This is Hard Rock Stadium here in South Florida. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys struggling at this point of the year, just 2 wins in their last 7 games. Across the way, the head coach of the Dolphins. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Off we go from South Florida. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024, at quarterback, Josh Allen.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up. From the gun, Josh Allen. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. Good for a Bills first down. Play action. It's Allen on the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Allen going to give it to Cook. They'll try and play with some pace early on.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 15.
Allen to throw on 3rd and long. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hook trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Cook. And he barrels his way into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Extra point attempt still to come. He's got it, and the Bills will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Dolphins nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Miami offense will make their way onto the field. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
You know, it's funny, some games you can look at the box score and you have a pretty good feeling who won. And last week, not one of them. I mean, to throw for 3 touchdowns, no picks.
His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Christian Benford. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Now a design run. It's Allen. And he will do it himself. He's in. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready for their second possession. They're an early hole, 14-0. Start digging out soon. Begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him. Greg Russo getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. Back to throw. Oh, man, open right side. He's got him. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
1st down.
They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Miami. Now, faking the give. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Greg Russo. He gets in to record his second sack here in the first quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. He'll drop to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in, and he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down. Here's a first carry for their running back. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. They'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And he's able to find a crease, get ahead for 7, and they'll bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Automatic first down.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. It is 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Miami.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this opening quarter. So after 1, 14-7 is our score. And we're back to South Florida after this. The Bills with it to start quarter number 2, as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. They'll look to pick up the pace.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Cook. And he's shedding tackles left and right, winding his way for a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but That's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Call it a gain of 13. First down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate.
Oh, they run him in a flash, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Dolphins. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The bubble recovery. And a great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Dolphins will tie things up. We are all even at 14. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. He's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shakir. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bills first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
He takes off. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's good.
20-yard pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff. This is Cook. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's second and 6. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. And he's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. His 12th touchdown of the year.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, and that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Matt Ariza to punt. And how about that play on special teams? Perfectly done. It checks up right at the 1-yard line. The Bills offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whatever the defense has tried in the first half, it hasn't worked. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further. Here's a 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Cook. The defense coming hard, trying to force the safety. He's able to get it out, but to the 2, and no further. It is 3rd and 10. Allen from his own end zone. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
As goes Miami and the offense to get started on their next drive. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's good for 27 and a first down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons, he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground, and that'll be a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Miami after this. It is 2nd and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. That's a nice pickup there.
3rd and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Dolphins. extra point. He's got it. And the offense will even the score. It's now 21 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook making their way out. And with just 2 weeks left in the regular season, you can see he leads the league in rushing touchdowns. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
2nd and 10. Once again, it's Cook. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tony Adams there on the stop. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? He dives and... What a catch for the 1st down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Into traffic, but taken in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Now a timeout, Buffalo. Their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this 1st half. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. One more time going up top with Allen. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Throwing again, it's Allen. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Buffalo. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the 1st half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll air one out for Palmer. That is brought in. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to stop this inside the 25. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. That one is good. And the Dolphins will cut the lead down to 4. So, halftime straight ahead as we go up to Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our spin
report.
through the NFL starts now. In Inglewood, the Rams at home to take on the Browns. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. As this Sunday's action is coming to a close, big day of football we had today. Here we go. And it's the Browns QB. He's going to find his man here. This, one of his 3 touchdown passes on the night. The Browns are a double-digit win team. They get their 10th victory of the season. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Isaiah Pacheco. He's going to take it in, 18 yards away. It's a touchdown. The Chiefs get back to 500 at 8-8. They get the victory here in Week 17. One more to tell you about. We go to Jacksonville, the Jags hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Rashee Rice. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jaguars win it by a touchdown, 24-17 the final. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Punt team headed out for the Dolphins as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere.
41-yard line.
A run up the middle with Cook. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taking over at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 20 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down. A carry for Cook. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. So they come to the line for first down and 10. He'll step up and run this. He'll work forward only to about the 18.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Second down, 8 yards to go. From the gun, it's Allen. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. Third down coming up. From the gun, here is Allen. Open man, left side, he's got it. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Bills. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Dolphins offense getting set to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Now faking the give. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Just simply more of the same, and you're just not going to have a lot of success, Mike, when you're constantly starting drives with 2nd and long, 3rd and long. It's just not a good way to play offense in the NFL, and here we go again.
He's got room past the 25, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Dolphins first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defense.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this 2-point try, but the execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So Allen and the Bills getting set for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
42-yard line.
On the carry, it's Cook. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll go play action here with Allen. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the second half.
Allen goes with a pop pass. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds. From the 21, here's second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Here's Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
At the 20-yard
And
line.
after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13. But it's a new set of downs. First down picked up.
First down.
First and 10. Here's Allen to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Shakir. And the Bills are looking at a first and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
That's another Bills. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard
They'll try to run this one in. And he will... Take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go, and the Bills are going to extend their lead.